Sweet Poison. I use Sweet Poison as my MLA unit. Here we're going to learn about MLA formatting. You will see in your Google Classroom 2 pages of a JPEG. So go ahead and open up one. What we're going to do is we're going to type this essay. What I like about Sweet Poison was this was typed by another high school student. So you can see that copying from the internet and plagiarizing is not an option. You all have the capabilities of writing your own essay. There are mistakes in here, there are a few typos and misspelled words, but it gives you an idea of, hey, another high school student wrote this, I can do this as well. So we're going to retype this up in Google Docs. What I would suggest doing is splitting my screen. If I click on the blue tab up here at the top on my title bar and I want to throw it off the screen, I split the screen that way. I'm going to go over here. I already have a Google Doc open. I'm going to pull it down and see, now I'm going to hang it over to the right side, and there I go. First thing I always want to do is give myself a nice name. So I'm going to call this the Sweet Poison essay. Okay, and I'm going to hit OK. And then I'm going to go ahead and start typing. Don't worry about formatting quite yet. It's just getting it typed is the longest part. So you just keep typing. Over here, I already have it all typed up. Now what we want to do is we want to put it in MLA format. So I'm going to put my insertion point at the very beginning, hit enter. I'm going to type in my name, and then I hit enter once, and then I'm going to type in my teacher's name, then the class, and I usually like a period. So if you're in my period 1, you would type in 1. If you're in my period 2, you would type in period 2. But I'm going to use X as a variable. Now this next step is the hardest step that most students have. It's the date. You always put the due date on your assignment. So let's just say it's due today. Well, today is April 13th. So I hit 13, I type in April, and then I give it the year. No spaces, no commas, no periods, no abbreviations. It's just typed the way it is. Notice I don't hit enter in between any of this stuff, between my title. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put my insertion point. I can highlight it if it makes you feel best, but you can just put your insertion point somewhere within this line. And I'm going to go ahead now and make this large because I got it all typed up. I'm going to go up here to my formatting toolbar and I'm going to center my title. The next thing I want to do with my MLA format is the tricky kind of header, because this is a heading kind of a situation in English, is I go up here to insert. I'm going to go down here to my header and I'm going to right align it and then just type in your last name. So if my name was Williams, I just type in Williams. So just your last name. Hit the space bar. And now what I want to do is I want to insert a page number, and I get a few options. I want it to start page numbers on my first page. If you need a different first name, let's say like a cover sheet, you would use this one. But we don't use a cover sheet in MLA, so we want our first number to start on the right-hand side on number 1. Down here, these options give you the same up here, but down at the bottom in the footer. So we're going to choose this one here because we want the page number to start on page 1. And notice it gets a little highlighted box. That means when I scroll down, it will automatically change to 2. All right, double spacing. You double space the complete paper. That's why I like to do all the MLA, getting everything typed up first. There's a couple ways I can do this. I can go Control A, that selects all. I can click and drag on down, make sure I grab everything, and that selects all. And we're going to go right here to our line spacing and we choose double, and that is our MLA paper. Notice everything's double spaced. There's no extra spaces in between any of the paragraphs. There's no extra spaces between the title and my date. It's just double spaced. It's that easy. The last thing you want to check is your margins. Usually I just leave it as a default. I don't touch any of the margins, but if you want to triple check, if your teacher's really picky, you're going to go to page setup. Come over here, it's portrait 8.5, and we have 1-inch margins. That's exactly what MLA is. It's just 1 inch all the way around. So Google already takes care of that for us. And then we're going to hit OK. And that's it.